All right, so we got this Wix filter. It is the modern replacement for this one here. There was no numbers on the housing or anything, so when I cleaned that off, it had a number on it. I was happy with that. But yeah, this will be able to, it doesn't have a sock on it, but it's just a fuel filter for the diesel fuel. Okay, here we got our stub welded back in from the welder. There's a bunch of, I had to cut the flange off the old one and then cut the old one out of here. Cut the flange off the new piece and make sure this measurement is right, and then weld this all, both sides there and then here, and then you had to weld a cap on the back of that there because that part of the tube was hollow, so for strength it's back there. So there's quite a bit of welding there, and then the inside there, and there. Sure went on a lot easier than it came off. Mm-hmm. Don't ever buy this thing. It's a piece of junk. I bought it and it broke within like 3 months and it has a 1-year warranty on it, and they replaced it. And then now I've had it, this one that they replaced it with for about 1.5 years, and it's out of the 1-year warranty, and so they won't do anything with it. But yeah, it don't light and it doesn't shut off. Like it'll drain itself out of gas is what it was doing for a while. You just let go of the trigger and the flame would just sit there, flame. Really low, just like had a small gas leak on it. But now it doesn't even light, even though we filled it with gas. It might all leaked out now because it leaks, but yeah, this is not a good purchase. Don't buy that thing. Yeah, we opened up this door and the air tank, this auxiliary air tank, is just flopping around in here. Nothing holding it in place. It's just totally loose. It'll be bouncing around, going down the road. The mounting holes are empty, so we're gonna remount it. I'm not really sure why it was disconnected. We just gotta tighten down the bolts, but we did get it mounted back up in there. That's gonna be much safer going down the road than just flopping around. So I'm overflowing the radiator here. It's right at the thing here. I'm gonna fill it up a little bit more to try to get that to float out. I don't wanna just drain the coolant because that's all gonna just flow down into the radiator itself. Right now it's up in the surge tank. Let's try to get it out of there while we can. It's a very thick gelatinous material. I don't know what it is. Let's see what we can do. Go ahead and turn the pump on. Go ahead. definitely looks like that's what oil looks like when you get oil in the cooling system. But is it currently getting in there, or is that old oil from this head looks like it's been replaced on this bus. So maybe something happened where coolant was getting in the oil and they fixed it, but they didn't clean the cooling system out. When you don't have the history on something like this, we'll just have to monitor it and see if we keep getting oil in there, then we would know. But that is some very nasty, it looks like a big old pile of puke. Got the radius rod all on, and then we remounted that auxiliary air tank there. The screws are what does it there. Get ready to put the wheels back on it. Is it off the other one or no? We haven't got into this engine at all, but one thing is it will not start without ether. So even on a hot 90-degree summer day, it still needs ether to start. So it is a very, very warm-blooded thing that it definitely needs that.
Okay.
Very dirty. The windshield Can't really see out of it. It's gonna look a lot better once we get it washed up. All the green off of it. Boy, does this bus look so much nicer after a good cleaning. It looks like a completely different bus, which is good. I didn't want to dare take it on a test drive and have it look like it was sitting behind a barn for 30 years and we just tried to drive it out of there. At least give it a bath so it doesn't look so bad going down the road. Yeah, that front came out a lot nicer. The whole bus did.